Alright everybody, this is Hutch.
And this is Mr. Sark.
And today we are watching the championship match, the final match of the Frag Cup.
Yep.
This tournament's been going on for a month and a half now, I think, right?
Yep. It's been forever. Look at these team captains. That was the quickest knife fight.
Dude, I didn't even know they could use stuns in the knife fight, but in any case, right now you're watching E2K Violent Apprehension face off against Intellect. We are watching E2K's point of view. And as you can see right there, they won the knife fight, which determines who gets to pick the side. And they picked the A flag side, which I think was the best way to go, because it seems to me that the C flag is just easier to get spawn trapped. And as you can see, with that nice little nade there, he actually prevented them from grabbing the C flag. They get a small little point advantage here. And now the fight for the B flag begins.
Yeah, it should be mentioned here, we're watching from Vibe's perspective on E2K Violent Apprehension. And what you're seeing right now is the beginning of just an epic 4-minute long battle for this B flag. B flag on rundown is just, you can shoot at it from everywhere. So it's once that thing is captured, it becomes a serious issue for whoever doesn't own it.
And you can imagine how this would have looked like if there was no respawn delay either. I don't think anybody would have captured that flag the entire match.
There's a lot of this. They, from both perspectives, you can see guys just set up defensively, making sure no one, gets B.
And you got to take into account the mindset too. Both teams are in the final match. This is their 5th match in the tourney, right?
Yeah, I think this is their 6th game, technically. Round 5 semifinals.
Okay. And they got one more match to go until they win $5,000. That's with their money that they won from getting into the semifinals, which is $500 per team. That is about $1,125.
Yeah, you like numbers.
For each,
interesting.
For each person, which means that these teams are really going to be playing it safe, which is why you see them trying to be a lot more tactical with grabbing this B flag. Interesting choice of a secondary here with the with that auto shotty.
Yeah.
Surprised that they didn't go for something like the PP2000. That seems to be like the mainstay for secondaries.
I like watching Vibes play.
What about his play?
He plays like he's pissed off. He plays like he's got something to prove.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not even that. He plays like a bad guy. Like he wants to rape these dudes. It's fun.
He's a smart player. I mean, both these teams, we saw smart plays out of both of these teams. So, I was pretty satisfied that these two teams made it to the end. You had they were both kind of shit talky-ish, but in the end they could always back it up, Yeah.
Whatever. And you know what? Both of these teams did talk a crazy amount of shit, but at the end of the day, all things considered, this game was surprisingly tame as far as the the heartfelt discussions gamers sometimes have in the lobbies.
Yeah.
This one was surprisingly low-key. I think these guys had their eyes on the ball, sort
of. And unfortunately, this game did suffer a couple DOM glitches. The more notable one actually happened to Team Intellect, apparently.
Yeah.
So if you want to see their DOM glitch, they're working on exporting their movie right now, so that should be up on our network pretty soon. But E2K suffers a DOM glitch too, but by the time that they get that glitch, it was sort of inconsequential.
We're putting up a third video, actually. We have Intellect's video going up, and then Shore Wars, our referee, was actually spectating and overseeing this. It's on his video, and you guys can click to this from our Frag Cup coverage, the original episode where we click out to all these. It's on his video that you can see that Intellect DOM glitch. It's just heartbreaking because you can hear them start screaming because they did a real good push, got E2K off, out of the middle of the map completely, and then one of them got picked off, and that was it. The flag stopped capping.
What's also surprising about this match too is that There was no shenanigans. They did it in one match, right? They didn't have to restart it or anything, did they?
Nope. It was a one shot.
Yeah, we had all those matches where people were trying to cheat or hack or
Quit.
whatever, and here we have the championship match, and neither one of these teams pulled any bullshit, which was nice. And again, if we take a look at the action, what's going on right now? We're 5 minutes into the match, and still no one has captured this B flag. Which right off the bat tells me that these are two good teams playing each other. Because that would be like the only scenario in which something like that could happen. Would be two really good teams playing each other, or two really shitty teams playing each other.
Yeah.
But two average teams, somebody would get that B flag. But both these teams are playing it right, and as you see right here, E2K still has that small little advantage. It looks like they just picked up the B flag, and they're actually going to get the 3 cap, and they get the complete domination right there. And if you listen to the TeamSpeak version of this match, Liar, on E2K's perspective, on their team, was sort of the guy that was like verbally rallying them. So at that point, he was really calm, really collected, and said, was basically calling out what they had to do in that moment. Okay, we got to do this, we got to do this, now we got to circle around here. There was no panic, there was no oh shit, nothing like that. It was just like, get the job done.
Yeah. If I had to pick, and we're not doing this, so this is not official, but if I had to pick an MVP, a Frag Cup MVP, I might give it to Liar.
Just because of his insanely good performance against...
he helped knock out Envious.
Yeah, and his TeamSpeak is like consistently good.
Yeah, and his performance is... Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
Right
yeah,
there. That's E2K's glitch.
Well, I guess that wasn't inconsequential. Look at that. I mean, it happened again right there. The other guy jumped on it and tried to grab it.
Both glitches potentially game-changing.
Yeah, well, Intellect called out that on their side when they got the glitch that they would have won if it didn't happen to them. But, I mean, E2K could have just as easily say that they would have won by more had it not been for that one, you know. So, I guess it's only fair that both teams suffered it at least once, you know. That would have sucked if, like, one team got that glitch, like, 4 times in one match on a championship match. I hope for any future tournaments that we, if we were to run another Modern Warfare 2-1, we'd maybe stick to a game type that wasn't suffering some kind of glitch. I'd like to see demolition,
Yeah. Though, we made everyone aware of the demolition, or the Dom glitch, right from the beginning, saying this is something that's going to happen, just so no one's surprised when it does.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. We picked domination because the game type is badass. Like it's built for this kind of thing. You know what I mean? But it's too bad that it's broken slightly. It's not shattered. It's just slightly broken. And if anything, this is a good testament to the loose ends that need to be tied up with Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, Dom was actually my favorite game type in Call of Duty 4, and when I played World at War, that was my favorite game type then. I didn't know about this little shortcut up that thing. Well, apparently he couldn't get up there, but... and here you see E2K is sort of trying something unusual. They were going for the A flag and the C flag instead of the B flag, because it was just so hotly contested in the center.
Yeah.
And at that point, they made the right call. It's just grab what flag you can. Like, you needed 2 cap. They needed 2 flags to secure a lead, and they just swooped around and tried to protect.
They held A and C for a while. They did.
Yeah, that was what won them the game. Was holding
Yeah.
the A and the C flag. Because in the end, see, like, they were distracted enough to be able to cap the B flag while the other team was focusing on the exterior ones here. I couldn't have imagined a better way to end this tournament with a game like this. It was just a really close game, like a 13-point difference with a minute left. The other team could still totally win at this point if they were to cap another flag. As each second passes down, their chances are like greatly diminishing.
Yeah. We were watching. I was watching over Shore War's shoulder while he kept an eye on things here, and we were just Hollywood and I were just biting our nails. This match was badass.
Yeah, it says my gamer tag in the spectator, but I was actually gone by that point. Anthony was using my profile, so I wish I would have been able to see this match, but I was off to greener pastures for that weekend.
20 seconds. E2K's gonna make it rain.
How stoked would you be if you were like 17 years old and you won $1,200 playing Call of Duty?
I'm like 62. I'd be stoked if I won $5 grand.
Well, there you go. That's the game. And again, as soon as the match is over, the other teams aren't really talking shit to each other. I mean, you can tell maybe a couple people are irritated, but generally they were fairly pleasant with each other. You know, good game.
Stepped off, didn't waste any time sending his win message to Shore Wars.
They were pimping out their team website too. Anyways, enjoy.
All right, later, dudes.